He has returned at last. All of the Shiba Inu people are rejoicing because Satoshi Kusuma has come back. Also, this isn't your average comeback. This feels like a watershed moment. Over 13 trillion tokens are currently in a position where they could erupt at any moment, and the Shiba Inu chart is already responding. The anticipation, nevertheless, was not without a message from Satoshi. Quite pressing. It is no longer mere conjecture that something monumental is on the horizon. He did in fact provide a schedule. Plus the most insane aspect? Next week it will take place. Tell me what's going on here. Also, what's the big deal about it? Now we'll simplify it. Important notice. Your money is not being advised by this. Do your own homework before putting money into anything, because that's just good sense. Everything can happen in the crypto market because of how unpredictable it is. Having said that, the current flurry of speculation is not without merit. A great deal of meat is under the signals, and they're gaining steam. One of Shiba Inu's most enigmatic and consequential developers, Satoshi Kusuma, has broken his lengthy quiet and made a triumphant return. Things always get rolling again the moment he returns. This upgrade, though, is different. Something huge is likely happening behind the scenes, as suggested by a string of clues, messages and moves. Shiba Inu was acting weak as recently as yesterday. Many believed we were entering another cooling-off period because the price had fallen so precipitously. However, all of a sudden the market turned around. Shiba Inu recouped its losses and showed signs of improvement on the exact day when Satoshi came back. That's the result of influence, not chance. What happens next is suddenly the focus of everyone's attention. First, we'll go over the technical details. A well-respected member of the community going by the name of Shiba Knight has noticed a distinct pattern, a falling triangle on the weekly chart. When a coin's price makes lower highs yet repeatedly bounces off the same support level, a descending triangle appears. This pattern may not be obvious to individuals who don't regularly monitor charts. The result is stress. The price will finally give way, going up or down when the pressure becomes too much. All signs point to the possibility that we are approaching that breakout point at the moment. Additionally, the entire altcoin market could benefit from Bitcoin's continued strength. Even more crucially, these graphic indications are converging with on-chain data. At the moment, the price of more than 13 trillion Shiba Inu tokens is very close to a critical level. Many token holders are about to reach their break-even point, putting them in a decision-making zone. Should I sell or hold? Rather of being dumped, these tokens will be held tighter as confidence builds. A panic buying spree could break out though if panic sets in. All of this is like a spring that is about to pop. An upward breakout can have a tremendous impact. An abrupt breakdown is possible. In any case, the market is keeping a careful eye on everything. We can now go on to the section that caused the most havoc. Following nearly 3 weeks of total stillness, Satoshi Kusuma released a statement that was both straightforward and profound. So let's return to it. His statement ended there. However, for Shiba Inu people, that was plenty. The marketing head for the community, Lucy, took a screenshot of the message and began promoting it on social media right away. Instant elation ensued. Controversy ensued. Conjecture began to circulate. Just what is he referring to? Then what is it? That wasn't all Satoshi did. Another thing he did was update his account with a link to his podcast Shy Speaks Shiba Inu, which features new episodes every week. He and his special guest tackled the subject of karma in their most recent episode, the puppynet-based trust-based reputation structure. In case you have never heard of karma before, I'll give you the rundown. The Shiba Inu ecosystem now has a new grading system. Your karma score will increase in proportion to the sincerity with which you participate in Shiba Swap, metaverse events, and platform-wide activities. It promotes openness and trust, much like a decentralized credit score. This is a basic concept. Find the con artists and bots and reward the genuine contributions. In the end, that makes the environment better and safer. It has the potential to be the first decentralized crypto trust system if it is executed on a large scale. On test networks, karma is already up and running. Now that Satoshi is back, it might mean it's ready to go to the next level, maybe even complete integration with the main ecosystem. However, it is not the end of the mystery. It wasn't simply that Satoshi teased the community. We were provided with a schedule. Next week, he promised, something big will happen. That is clear. It's not a guess. Yes, that is an official message from the head developer. The market is bracing for a big announcement because of his track record of releasing significant updates following extended periods of silence. May it be the beginning of karma. Is a catastrophic fire possible? Maybe it's a brand new ecosystem product. There have been rumors about a possible partnership. Having met with high-ranking officials and formed relationships, notably with UAE representatives, the Shiba Inu team has undoubtedly created a splash. The price may respond immediately to news of a stablecoin or a partnership supported by the government. This is the bit that truly makes things worse. In regards to stablecoins, the idea of a Shiba Inu stablecoin launch was brought up in a recent video. It was a very reasonable suggestion, notably in light of the present discourse surrounding regulation and the competition for dominance in cross-border payments. We now have further evidence that suggests now would be the ideal moment for such a change. Bitwise has published a research stating that stablecoins have surpassed Visa in terms of worldwide transaction volume. It is true what they say. Stablecoin activity, including USDT, USDC, and others, has now exceeded Visa's entire yearly transaction volume. A first. This is a first. The international payment standard has long been set by Visa. The experts, however, are predicting that the increased volume of stablecoin transactions is only the beginning. Stablecoins have the potential to monopolize the trillion-dollar market for cross-border payments, according to Bitwise CEO's February statement. It is beginning to happen now as that comment was made. Shiba Inu's into the picture here. They are potentially entering a highly lucrative market segment in the cryptocurrency industry if they are planning to introduce a native stablecoin. If the launch goes well, the Shiba ecosystem might attract institutional investors, find new applications, and connect to the expanding realm of blockchain-based finance. Now everything is clear. Yes, Satoshi is back. Karma moves forward. The rate of burning increases suddenly. The importance and activities surrounding Shiba Inu are only increasing. Conventional finance is dominated by stablecoins. These occurrences are not singular. Things are beginning to fall into place, like parts of a puzzle. Shiba Inu might be getting ready for its most dramatic change to yet. Altcoin season isn't going anywhere. It's just been postponed. And when it does arrive, it's going to be absolutely explosive, according to one analyst's tweet. Furthermore, that aptly describes our current situation. Despite the current market slump, Shiba Inus are doing much better than before. It is constructing. It's an improvement. It's preparing for the next breakout by laying traps. As other coins remain silent, this team is busy preparing for a future that is drastically different from MemoCoin. Investors with a longer time horizon appreciate this accumulating phase. The kind of setting where substantial changes are made in terms of development rather than price. When the market gets its act together, the ideas we've been quietly developing will make the biggest splash. Could this be the start of the next Shiba Inu craze? Will something change in the environment next week? Could these catalysts, the stablecoin, the comma system, and everything else come together to form a huge rally? The exact answer is unknown. Something major, nevertheless, appears to be developing. Please share your thoughts with us. Would you say this is the time you've been anticipating? Leave a comment with your ideas. Also, if you don't want to fall behind the times and miss a thing when it comes to Shiba Inu news, you need subscribe to the channel and enable the notification bell. If you don't update your game even once, you could lose out on a chance that changes the game. Please forward this video to everyone you know who is keeping an eye on the market, whether they are crypto enthusiasts or not. If you have found it useful, it is time to spread the word. Shiba Inu's future may be beginning right now, and you certainly don't want to miss it.